Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the latest emotional whirlwinds and shocking revelations rocking the world of the bold and the beautiful. From heart-wrenching medical diagnoses to unexpected romantic entanglements and tense family confrontations, this week promises to deliver drama that will keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Let's unpack the intricate web of relationships and secrets that are about to unfold in Los Angeles, with new layers of complexity and emotion woven into every storyline. First up, the devastating news of Liam Spencer's health crisis takes center stage as Steffi Forrester steps in with a heavy heart to guide him through his darkest hour. Liam has been grappling with the harrowing discovery of an inoperable brain mass, a diagnosis that has turned his world upside down. Steffi, despite her own complicated history with Liam, becomes his rock, urging him to share this life-altering truth with Hope Logan. The weight of this secret is almost unbearable for Liam, who knows that revealing his condition will shatter Hope's world just as it has shattered his. As the week progresses, Steffi and Liam sit together in somber reflection, contemplating the inevitable decline that looms on the horizon. Their conversations are raw and poignant, filled with memories of happier times and unspoken fears of what's to come. They brace themselves for the harsh reality of his prognosis, grappling with the idea of a future without Liam. In an unexpected turn, Steffi takes it upon herself to break the news to Hope, knowing that her rival deserves to hear the truth sooner rather than later. This moment of unity between Steffi and Hope, despite their recent clashes over personal and professional matters, showcases a profound sisterhood forged in grief. Together, they vow to stand by Liam, creating a support system that transcends past rivalries. Their shared love for Liam becomes a powerful force, reminding fans of the deep connections that bind these characters together even in the face of tragedy. Meanwhile, the tension between Liam and his father, Bill Spencer, reaches a breaking point as they confront each other for the first time since their explosive argument at the sprawling Spencer mansion. Bill, known for his tough exterior and no-nonsense attitude, initially dismisses the idea of reconciliation, believing their rift is beyond repair. However, Liam, driven by the urgency of his limited time, refuses to let their feud fester. In a moment of raw vulnerability, he discloses his medical crisis to Bill, hoping to mend their fractured bond before it's too late. The air between them crackles with emotion as years of unresolved anger and hurt spill over, only to be replaced by a desperate need to reconnect. Bill, visibly shaken by the news, realizes that their petty disagreements pale in comparison to the ticking clock Liam faces. As the gravity of the situation sinks in, Bill sheds his dollar bill persona and taps into a well of paternal instinct, offering to fund cutting-edge experimental treatments and consult with top specialists worldwide. He scours medical journals and reaches out to obscure research facilities, determined to unearth any glimmer of hope, even as Liam remains skeptical about the possibility of a miracle cure. Their storyline is a testament to the power of family, showing how crises can strip away superficial conflicts and reveal the unbreakable ties beneath. Elsewhere in the Forrester orbit, Deacon Sharp stirs the pot with a surprising suggestion to Brooke Logan about their daughter, Hope. Despite the recent efforts of Carter Walton to salvage his rocky relationship with Hope, Deacon reveals his secret wish for a reunion between Hope and Liam, especially in light of Liam's tragic diagnosis. This bombshell catches Brooke off guard, as she has been cautiously optimistic about Hope finding stability with Carter. Deacon's nostalgia for the passionate history between Hope and Liam blinds him to the complexities of her current emotional landscape, prompting Brooke to firmly remind him that Hope must chart her own path in love. She worries that Deacon's meddling could add unnecessary pressure to an already fragile situation. Hope, for her part, remains torn. While she isn't ready to fully recommit to Carter, she finds herself drawn to the familiarity of their connection during casual coffee dates and late-night conversations. Carter, sensing her hesitation, doubles down on his charm, planning intimate gestures like surprise picnics at the beach to reignite their spark. However, his persistent pursuit puts him at odds with Daphne Rose, a lingering romantic interest who has been patiently waiting in the wings. After months of subtle flirtations, Daphne grows frustrated with Carter's mixed signals, leading to a heated confrontation where he finally draws a firm line, asking her to step back. This subplot adds a layer of intrigue to Hope's love life, painting a picture of a woman caught between past promises, present temptations, and future uncertainties. On another dramatic front, Luna Nozawa storms into the Cliff House with a bold agenda to forge a meaningful connection with Finn. Her arrival is anything but subtle. She's determined to carve out a place in Finn's life, armed with stories of shared interests and lingering glances meant to break through his guarded exterior. Luna's intensity, however, unsettles Finn, who senses an undercurrent of desperation in her approach. He's keenly aware of the potential fallout with Steffi, his fiercely protective wife, and urges Luna to leave before misunderstandings spiral out of control. Finn's discomfort is palpable as he paces the room, wrestling with how to handle Luna's overtures without igniting a firestorm at home. As fate would have it, Steffi returns just as tensions peak, her eyes narrowing at the sight of Luna in her personal space. The air thickens with unspoken accusations and territorial instincts, hinting at an impending clash that could shake the foundations of their relationships. Luna's persistence introduces a fresh dynamic to Finn and Steffi's marriage, raising questions about loyalty, boundaries, and the ghosts of past connections that refuse to stay buried. As the week unfolds, the bold and the beautiful masterfully weaves together themes of love, loss, and redemption, pulling at the heartstrings of longtime fans and newcomers alike. From Liam's heartbreaking journey to Hope's tangled romantic web, Bill's fierce determination to save his son, and the brewing storm between Luna, Finn, and Steffi, each storyline is a roller coaster of emotion and intrigue. Next, we will explore a heartwarming story from the world of the bold and the beautiful, focusing on Sean Cannon, who plays the notorious bad boy Deacon Sharp on the show, but off-screen, reveals a deeply compassionate side dedicated to a noble cause. While fans are accustomed to seeing him stir up trouble in the fictional realm of Los Angeles, Cannon's real-life mission to combat animal abuse is stealing the spotlight. Join us as we delve into his inspiring journey, the support from his fans, and the broader impact of his activism, with new details and creative insights added to paint a vivid picture of this remarkable endeavor. To kick things off, let's talk about Sean Cannon's bold step into the fight against animal cruelty, a cause that has clearly touched his heart. Known for portraying the rough-around-the-edges Deacon Sharp, Cannon recently shared a deeply personal update with his legion of bold and the beautiful followers via social media. In a touching Instagram post, he stood proudly beside his wife, Michelle Cannon, as the couple was officially sworn in as Special Service Agents for the Guardian SPCA, a Wildomar-based organization dedicated to protecting animals from harm. The video clip captured a moment of pure pride as they took their oath under the golden California sun, surrounded by fellow advocates and a few rescued pets wagging their tails in the background. This role isn't just a title for the Cannons, it's a solemn promise to actively seek out and stop those who perpetrate cruelty against defenseless creatures. Sean's commitment shines through as he dons this new mantle, vowing to use his platform to bring attention to cases of neglect and abuse, whether it's rescuing dogs from illegal fighting rings or advocating for stricter penalties in courtrooms. The image of this soap opera villain transforming into a real-world hero is a powerful one, reminding us that even the toughest characters can harbor the softest hearts. Delving deeper into this special moment, Sean poured his emotions into the caption accompanying the post, giving fans a raw glimpse into his passion for the cause. "Today marks a monumental chapter for Michelle and me," he wrote, his words brimming with conviction. Being sworn in as special service agents of the Guardian SPCA solidifies our dedication to battling animal mistreatment and ensuring that those responsible face justice. This declaration wasn't just a statement, it was a call to action, resonating with thousands who follow his journey online. The role involves hands-on work, from assisting in undercover investigations to collaborating with local law enforcement to raid properties where animals are kept in appalling conditions. Imagine Sean, microphone in hand during a B&B scene one day, and the next, donning protective gear to help save a litter of malnourished puppies from a backyard breeder. Michelle, his partner in life and now in advocacy, mirrors his determination, their shared resolve evident in the way they clasped hands during the ceremony, a united front against cruelty. This partnership extends beyond their marriage, weaving into a mission that could inspire systemic change, one rescued animal at a time. The response from fans has been nothing short of overwhelming, flooding the comment section of Sean's post with admiration and gratitude for his off-screen heroics. Supporters of the bold and the beautiful didn't hold back their enthusiasm, with one fan playfully commenting, "The bad boy of daytime TV taking on animal abusers? That's a plot twist I'm here for." Another follower expressed heartfelt appreciation, writing, "Congratulations, Sean and Michelle. Thank you for lending your voices to those who can't speak for themselves. Blessings to you both." Folded hands, light skin tone, clapping hands, light skin tone. These messages highlight the deep connection Cannon has fostered with his audience, many of whom now see him as more than just a talented actor but as a beacon of hope for vulnerable creatures. A particularly moving comment came from a fan who shared a personal story about their rescued cat, crediting activists like the Cannons for giving animals a second chance at life. This outpouring of love underscores how Sean's decision to step into this role has amplified his impact, turning casual viewers into active supporters of his cause. Virtual cheers and emojis of clapping hands and hearts painted a digital mural of encouragement, proof that his influence extends far beyond the Forrester family drama. Beyond the realm of social media accolades, Sean Cannon's new role taps into a broader narrative about everyday superheroes who don't need capes to make a difference. While pop culture often glorifies iconic figures like Superman or Wonder Woman soaring through the skies, true heroism often walks among us in the form of ordinary individuals taking extraordinary stands. Fans echoed this sentiment in their responses, with one user writing, "You and Michelle are the real superheroes. Flexed biceps, light skin tone, what a beautiful sight, doing the most compassionate work for innocent animals. As humans, we're meant to be guardians of this earth, and you're leading the way. Thank you." Red heart partying face, folded hands, light skin tone. This perspective redefines valor, placing it in the hands of someone like Sean, who might be spotted walking down a suburban street after a long day of filming, yet carries the weight of a mission to protect the voiceless. Another enthusiastic supporter exclaimed, "Congrats! This is incredible. Animals desperately need champions like you." Such words frame Cannon as a pivotal voice in a movement that often struggles for attention amidst louder global issues. His involvement could spotlight neglected cases, from overcrowded shelters to hidden cruelty on industrial farms, urging others to join the fight. Adding to the significance of Sean's activism is the legal backbone supporting the battle against animal abuse, a framework that has evolved to reflect society's growing recognition of animal rights. Across numerous states and at the federal level, animal cruelty is now classified as a felony, a shift cemented by landmark legislation like the Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture (PACT) Act, signed into law in 2019, as noted by organizations such as Alley Cat Allies. This act marked a historic step, empowering authorities to prosecute heinous acts with the severity they deserve, whether it's deliberate starvation or violent abuse. For Sean and Michelle, working under the Guardian SPCA, This legal support means their efforts as special service agents carry real weight. They can assist in building cases that lead to arrests and convictions, not just rescues. Their training includes learning to document evidence meticulously, from photographing injuries to compiling witness testimonies, ensuring that perpetrators can't slip through the cracks. This legal dimension adds a layer of urgency to their mission, as they stand on the front lines of a justice system finally catching up to the moral imperative of protecting all living beings. Their work might even inspire local communities to lobby for tougher ordinances, creating a ripple effect that could save countless lives. In wrapping up, Sean Cannon's transition from a soap opera antagonist to a real-life advocate for animals is a storyline more captivating than any scripted drama on The Bold and the Beautiful. His commitment, alongside Michelle, to serve as special service agents for the Guardian SPCA showcases a profound dedication to eradicating animal abuse, backed by a passionate fanbase cheering them on. From heartfelt social media tributes to the legal strides bolstering their cause, every facet of this journey highlights the power of celebrity influence when wielded for good. Stay tuned to BMB Spoilers channel for more updates on Sean's inspiring efforts and the latest twists from the show. Drop a comment below to share how his activism has touched you or to shout out other unsung heroes in your life. Next, we will uncover the latest emotional roller coaster unfolding in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, where love, heartbreak, and hidden truths collide with stunning intensity. From Liam Spencer's gut-wrenching confession to Steffy Forrester, to Hope Logan's inner turmoil over Carter Walton's heartfelt plea, and Brooke Logan's persistent struggle to win back Ridge Forrester's heart, this week's episodes are brimming with drama. Let's dive into the intricate layers of these storylines, enriched with new details and creative twists, to bring you a fresh perspective on the passions and pains of Los Angeles's most iconic families. Starting with the charged atmosphere between Hope Logan and Carter Walton, we witness a man pouring his soul out in a desperate bid to reclaim a love he believes is destined. Carter, with his voice trembling with raw emotion, kneels figuratively before Hope, begging her to give their relationship another chance under the soft glow of a dimly lit Forrester Creations office after hours. He paints vivid memories of their past, recalling late-night moments when they swayed to imaginary music in a quiet kitchen, their laughter echoing off the walls, and stolen glances over shared midnight snacks. These tender flashbacks are meant to rekindle the spark they once had, but Hope's demeanor betrays a storm of doubt. She stands with arms crossed, her eyes flickering with uncertainty. She can't shake the memory of Carter's selfless act of returning control of the company to her family, a gesture that spoke of his loyalty, yet she's haunted by the near betrayal when she almost caught him in a compromising moment with Daphne Rose at a glamorous charity gala. That image of Daphne's hand on his arm lingers like a shadow. Carter, sensing her hesitation, doubles down, his words laced with promises of a future far removed from the corporate battles of Forrester Creations. He envisions a life of sunny weekends at the beach, building sandcastles with their future children, leaving behind boardroom tensions. He pleads for a fresh start, focusing on dreams of a cozy home filled with love, not contracts. But Hope's heart remains a battlefield. Will she trust his sincerity, or will past scars keep her guarded? Their dynamic teeters on the edge, leaving viewers aching to see if love can triumph over mistrust. Meanwhile, across town at the serene yet tension-filled Cliff House, Steffy Forrester finds herself in the role of confidant and mediator as Liam Spencer unburdens his soul in a moment of profound vulnerability. Under the crashing waves outside, Steffy sits with Liam on a weathered porch swing, her concern etched into every line of her face as she gently urges him to share his devastating secret with Hope. Liam, his voice breaking under the weight of his reality, confesses that articulating his terminal diagnosis feels like a betrayal to everyone he loves. He can't bring himself to utter the words that he's slipping away. Each syllable feels like a stone pressing on his chest, suffocating him with guilt for the pain it will cause. He reveals a deeper anguish, admitting that he feels responsible for the bitter rift between Steffi and Hope, a feud born of misunderstandings and misplaced loyalties over the years. As tears glisten in his eyes, Liam shares a poignant wish that his impending loss might serve as a bridge to heal the wounds between the two women who mean the world to him. He imagines his daughters, Kelly and Beth, growing up with their mothers united in shared memories of him, rather than divided by old grudges. This heartbreaking plea adds a layer of urgency to Steffi's mission. She knows reconciliation is not just for Liam's peace of mind, but for the legacy of family harmony he longs to leave behind. Will Steffi find a way to soften Hope's defenses, forging a truce in the face of such tragic circumstances? This storyline tugs at the heartstrings, painting Liam as a man desperate to mend broken bonds before time runs out. Elsewhere in the glamorous yet tumultuous world of Los Angeles, Brooke Logan continues her relentless pursuit of Ridge Forrester, only to face yet another crushing rejection that stings deeper than ever. In a beautifully decorated room at the Forrester mansion, surrounded by framed photographs of their storied past, Brooke employs every ounce of charm to remind Ridge of the golden days they shared, moonlit walks through European vineyards during fashion shoots, and quiet mornings sipping coffee on their private balcony. Her voice softens as she recounts a specific memory of a rainy afternoon when they danced in the garden, soaked to the skin but laughing without a care. Yet Ridge, with a steely resolve hardened by new affections, remains unmoved, his jaw set as he turns away from her pleading gaze. For what feels like the thousandth time to Brooke, he firmly declines to rekindle their romance, his words cutting like a winter wind as he admits that while she will always hold a significant place in his history, his heart now belongs to Taylor Hayes. Taylor, with her calm demeanor and unwavering support during his recent personal crises, has become his sanctuary, a fact he doesn't shy away from expressing even as Brooke visibly wilts under the weight of his choice.